Bye bye the morning, girl, I gotta go. Gotta get ready, tonight is my show. If you okay, you might open my show. Gotta be part.
Hola, mis Anabelas, and welcome back to another story time. But this story time is also going to be my first time doing a story time conspiracy time. I'm including this in the conspiracy time because of the topic, but this is my paranormal, but not, I don't know. Okay, it's paranormal and extraterrestrial. So I was living with like my whole family. I was living with my whole family, and I was in my room. I was in my room with my sister, and we were watching a show. She was asleep though, and I was watching the TV. I was watching Phineas and Ferb to be exact, and we were watching. She fell asleep, and then I don't know. I just had this really strange feeling, and I just had a feeling of being watched. Do you know what I mean? Like you just know someone's watching you. So we have blinds, but there's just like little like super small like lines. So like super small lines like that. So you can see outside and someone probably can look inside. So it was like that. And I just had a feeling like someone's looking at me over here. So I look over, and in that line right there, I see like like an oval shape of like an alien, and I saw it, and I saw eyes too, and I yelled, I screamed, and I got my sister and I just yanked her out of the room, and I was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, like that's an alien. So I was literally screaming in my house, and here's the weirdest thing. No one in my house woke up. That's the craziest thing. And I swear I was awake. I even recorded that like night, but I don't have it on me currently because I have it on a very old phone, which I need to find a charger for. You know, it's like one of those like flip phone type things, and like you could type like that. It was one of those ones, so I need to find a charger for that. And then once I do, I will get the video back. But I was literally yelling. I ran over to my abuelita's room and I yelled at her, and then she did not wake up. And I was like, what? And I had some of my family in the living room. So I went over to the living room and I was yelling at them, and I was like, what the heck? No one is waking up. Even my sister, who I have with me, she's not even awake. Like, I'm literally just dragging her through no, I'm not dragging her. I'm carrying her through the house, and she's not even waking up. And I'm like, what the heck? Like, I know that I'm not dreaming. So I was like, what the heck? So I went back and I checked it, and it was gone. But I knew what it was. I had a feeling, and I knew what it was. To me, that was an alien. I know it. So a couple years later, I actually finally tell someone the story. I tell my mom the story. And my mom was like, you know, maybe it wasn't that. I think that the house is haunted. The house that we used to live in was haunted. And then I looked at my mom and I was like, you think it's haunted? Like, you think there's ghosts in there? Because we believe in ghosts. We love Ghost Adventures, if you guys know that show. But my mom was like, yeah. One of a family friend passed away, and he used to live in that house, and he passed away while he was out of the house. But my mom like believes that he's, you know, the ghost of the house, but he's not doing any harm. But at the same time, I was like, just like, what? Because I used to notice some type of things going on in the house, but I never really questioned it because, you know, I had always been very open to those types of things. Like, I was never like, oh, it's a ghost, so scary. Like, oh, it's a ghost, I don't believe it. Like, I always was very open to those types of things. So I was like, oh, the door just opened by itself. Oh, no. Like, you know, like, that was me. But then I started to realize, like, so what was it? So to this day, I still believe it was an alien. I actually believe it was a gray because it looked just like a gray. But my mom is kind of like on the fence. She doesn't really I don't think she even believes me, to be honest with you, but if she does believe it, I'm pretty sure she thinks it was like a ghost. But I personally believe that it was an alien. And I know that I wasn't asleep. I recorded it. I have a video. I will get that video eventually when I get the right charger for that phone. But I was just like, oh my god. So a couple years later, I was in middle school, or it was my very first year of high school. So it was either 8th grade or 9th grade. I was out and about. And then I look up in the sky and I see this huge blue light, like this huge blue light orb in the sky. And I tell my mom to look at it, and she's like, And then we walk into a store, and I was like, no, like, we can't leave. Like, there's literally a UFO in the sky. And my mom was like, it's just a rocket. And then guess what? We get home and I look on the internet and everyone's like, there's a UFO in the sky over LA. And I was like, I knew it. And then like a day later, guess what? They were like, oh, it was just SpaceX rocket. And I was like, you're telling me a rocket was hovering in the air for like 3 hours? I know you're lying. Like, excuse me? There's no such thing as a freaking rocket literally hovering in the air for 3 hours over Los Angeles. What? Hopefully you guys did enjoy my little story time, conspiracy time. I will definitely be doing a part 2. Not that I have more experiences. I don't. Not yet. I kind of hope I do have more, but I just hope they're not bad. Because these ones weren't bad. But you guys, hopefully I can do a part 2. And I can do like a ghost conspiracy time and an alien conspiracy time. And like, I just love those types of topics. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you guys have actually had any experiences. If you have watched all the way to this part of the video, comment down below if you have had any of these experiences, because I would love to know. I am so into these types of things, so let me know. But other than that, you guys, thank you guys so much for watching today's video, and until next time, adios, Anabelas.
I'm on them beans for